Did you know you might be storing your food all wrong? Seriously, putting your groceries in the wrong spot in your fridge can make them spoil faster, waste your money, and even pose a health risk. But don't worry, because today we're going to completely transform your refrigerator from a chaotic mess into a food-preserving powerhouse. We'll cover everything from the ideal temperature to the perfect spot for every single item, so your food stays fresher longer. Let's get started. First things first, let's talk temperature. This is non-negotiable for food safety. Your refrigerator should be set at or below 40 degrees Fahrenheit, which is about 4 degrees Celsius. Your freezer, it needs to be at 0 degrees Fahrenheit or minus 18 Celsius. Any warmer and you're inviting bacteria to a party you definitely don't want to host. Use a simple appliance thermometer to check the temperature in different spots. You'd be surprised how much it can vary. A properly chilled fridge is your first line of defense against food waste. Now let's open that door and start our tour. We'll work from the top down. The top shelf is the most consistent in temperature, but it's often slightly warmer than the middle and bottom. This makes it the perfect real estate for foods that are less perishable. Think ready-to-eat foods like hummus, dips, and yogurts. It's also the best spot for leftovers. Why? Because they're already cooked and less susceptible to minor temperature fluctuations. Store them in clear, airtight containers so you can see exactly what you have. This see it, eat it strategy is a game changer for reducing waste. No more mystery containers turning into science experiments in the back of your fridge. Moving down to the middle shelves, this is prime territory. The temperature here is cold and consistent, making it ideal for your dairy products and eggs. Milk, cheese, sour cream, and butter thrive in this stable environment. Many people store milk in the fridge door, but that's actually the worst spot for it. The door is the warmest part of the fridge and gets hit with a blast of warm air every time you open it. This temperature roller coaster can make your milk spoil days earlier, so give your milk and dairy a home in the middle of the fridge where they can stay consistently cool. The same goes for eggs. Keep them in their original carton, on a middle shelf, not in those little plastic egg holders on the door. The carton protects them from absorbing odors and keeps them fresher. Alright, let's get to the most critical zone for food safety, the bottom shelf. This is the coldest part of your refrigerator, and it has one very important job: to house all raw meat, poultry, and fish. There's a simple, crucial reason for this: gravity, if any. Of these items leak juices, and they often do. You want those drips to land on the lowest possible surface, not all over your fresh produce or ready-to-eat foods. This single habit drastically reduces the risk of cross-contamination, which can cause serious foodborne illnesses. To be extra safe, always place raw meat packages on a plate or in a container with a raised edge. This acts as a second barrier, catching any potential leaks and making cleanup a breeze. Now, let's talk about those drawers. At the bottom, the crispers. They aren't just extra storage bins. They are specialized compartments designed to control humidity. Most fridges have two drawers, and you can often adjust the humidity level with a little slider. You want one high humidity drawer and one low humidity drawer. Think of it this way: things that wilt need high humidity and things that rot need low humidity. Your high humidity drawer is perfect for leafy greens like spinach, kale, and lettuce, as well as fresh herbs and vegetables like broccoli, carrots, and cauliflower. The higher moisture level keeps them crisp and prevents them from wilting. Don't wash your produce until you're ready to use it, as excess moisture can promote mold growth. For herbs, you can wrap them in a damp paper towel to extend their life even further. Your low humidity drawer is for fruits and vegetables that release ethylene gas, a natural ripening agent. This includes apples, pears, avocados, melons, and stone fruits like peaches and plums. Storing these items in a low humidity environment with the vent open allows the ethylene gas to escape, preventing them and their neighbors from ripening and rotting too quickly. Keeping ethylene producers separate from ethylene sensitive produce like leafy greens is key to making everything last longer. What about the door? We already know it's the warmest part of the fridge, so what should go there? Condiments. Ketchup, mustard, mayonnaise, pickles, salad dressings, and soy sauce are all great candidates for the door. These items are typically high in vinegar, salt, or other preservatives, which makes them much more stable and less sensitive to temperature fluctuations. Juices and sodas are also fine to store in the door. Just remember to keep the sensitive stuff like milk and eggs out of there. Let's discuss some pro tips to take your fridge game to the next level. First, don't overpack your fridge. It needs good air circulation to keep everything evenly cooled. When your fridge is crammed full, cold air can't move around, creating warm spots where bacteria can grow. Try to keep it about 3/4 full. This allows for optimal airflow and efficiency. If your fridge looks a little empty, you can fill some space with a few jugs of water. This helps maintain a cold temperature mass, so your fridge doesn't have to work as hard. Another game-changing habit is labeling. When you store leftovers, grab a roll of masking tape and a marker. Write down what the food is and the date you made it. This takes 2 seconds and eliminates the guesswork. Most leftovers are good for about 3 to 4 days. Having a clear date helps you prioritize what to eat first, ensuring food gets eaten while it's still safe and tasty. You can apply this to other items too, like open jars of sauce or cartons of broth. Let's not forget about cleaning. A clean fridge is a healthy fridge. Aim to do a quick wipe down of any spills immediately. Once a month, dedicate some time to a deep clean. Take everything out, remove the shelves and drawers, and wash them with warm, soapy water. Wipe down the interior surfaces of the fridge as well. This not only keeps things hygienic and prevents bad odors from developing, but it also gives you a chance to take inventory while you're cleaning. Check those expiration dates. It's easy to forget about that jar of olives or that bottle of dressing in the back. Regularly purging expired items frees up space and prevents you from accidentally using something that is past its prime. This is a crucial step in maintaining food quality and reducing waste. Let's quickly recap the perfect fridge map. Top shelf, leftovers, drinks, and ready-to-eat foods. Middle shelves, eggs, dairy-like milk, cheese, and yogurt. Bottom shelf, raw meat, poultry, and fish, always in a container. High humidity crisper drawer, wilting vegetables like leafy greens, broccoli, and carrots. Low humidity crisper drawer, ethylene producing fruits like apples, pears, and avocados, and the door. That's for your condiments, juices, and water. By following this simple system, you'll be amazed at how much longer your food lasts. You'll save money, reduce food waste, and keep your family safer. It might take a little effort to set up initially, but once it becomes a habit, it's second nature. Your future self will thank you every time you open the fridge to find fresh, delicious, and perfectly organized food. Thanks for watching, and if you found this guide helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more tips to make your life easier and healthier. See you next time.